Hello everybody who is watching this video, very welcome. This is the video of the month of April 2022, and I'll give you my pictures, the images that I see for the energy now on the planet, in the universe, in your personal life. It's a general reading, a type of reading, and I hope to inspire you a little bit, maybe support you, maybe you recognize the pictures that I give, maybe you have visions that are a little bit the same. That's nice. See what resonates and see what you can do with it. April 2022. Well, I've made this video since the start of 2017. And I have seen a lot of images and a lot of things that are about to happen on our planet, and many of them didn't happen yet. So they are still in stock, they are still about to happen. So maybe this is time to give a little bit of an overview. The input that I get now from the energy is look at the bigger picture, look at long term and at short term. So I start with looking at the bigger picture, giving you my image of the bigger picture. And the image that I get is a woman that is sleeping. She's naked and she's rolled up like a child in a fetal position, and she's sleeping. And then she wakes up and stretches her body and goes to the window, opens the curtains, and the sun is shining and the light is coming in. This woman is planet Gaia, is Mother Earth. Gaia is awakening. Gaia is getting up and is letting the sun in. And it gives me a little bit of a feeling like in the Bible, the start of the creation. God created heaven and earth and there was light. It's a little bit that type of energy. Like a new creation is about to arise, to show itself, to open up. And Gaia is being reborn. And the field of Gaia and the field of humanity is one. We are all one. So life on the planet is being renewed. We are all being reborn we are all in the same process, in a big transformational process. And it's not quite finished. Gaia is not awake yet. The rebirth is not ready. So we're still in the process of birthing all together. And birth is always a bit chaotic and a bit painful and, a little bit frightening. We don't know what's going to happen. That's where we all are now in April 2022. So what we need is for once is patience, maybe. We're waiting for the birth to be a fact. Yeah, and it will happen. All babies get born. This baby also. So maybe that's something to trust in, to feel comforted by. Yeah. Okay, from the picture of Gaia, I go to the long-term picture of what's happening on the planet. What will be, what will we notice? And the things that I've seen in the last year or so are, for once, the silver rain in the sky, the pieces of aluminum foil. It looks like that, little round pieces that catch the sunlight and then they all shine. So they look like dots of light. And they are in the sky like fireworks, like little lights. And not especially raining down. And I don't know what they're about or what they're doing there. But that picture, I still see it. So it's still going to happen at some point, and then we will know what it's about, why it's like that. It's not scary, it's not dangerous, but it has an effect on us. And the other big thing that I still see that might happen is a ball of light that comes from the sun. It's not the sun itself. It looks a bit like the sun, and it approaches Earth, and it shines light on the planet, and it generates an electromagnetic energy. Of course, light contains information. It can activate certain pieces of matter on the planet, or maybe pieces in our body, but it also generates an electromagnetic pulse. And I always see that. I've seen it for a long time. Since I started to make these videos, I always saw that this might happen at some point, and it still looks like that. And an electromagnetic pulse is not dangerous for us, it's not life-threatening, but it has an influence on electromagnetic systems, like internet, like some technology. So there it has a big impact. For instance, it may cause internet to fall out. And there's much talk of some days without internet, and then people always talk about who is going to turn it off. Well, maybe nobody, maybe it happens. Maybe it's something that's coming in from the cosmos. I still see that. I don't see a person turning it off or anything like that. It just happens. Yeah, maybe then you can say we created it somehow. I don't know. It just happens. There's not a person who's turning the switch. Not in my pictures. Check for yourself. How is it for you? Can you feel this also? And I also still see waves of energy on the surface of the planet, like flooding but without water. And those waves have influence, and they make things change, and they have influence on us and on all our daily lives. And it still looks like there's a storm going on. And when there's a storm going on, it's not the time to put your tent outside or to plant very fragile crops, or it's a time to wait it out. Wait until the storm is over, and then you can go outside and plant new things in the clean surface. So those waves are still coming and going. And one of the big things that will happen, finally, when the storm is almost over, is I see a quantum field opening, and it looks to me like light starts to shine, not from above, but from all objects on the planet itself, like an aura of Gaia. All the animals, all the trees, all the plants, all the rocks, all the minerals, they have an aura, and the aura starts to shine and show its colors. That's the quantum field. We, the humans, we start to shine. We show our auras to each other and the colors in our auras. And when that happens, when that quantum field is opening and we can observe it, see it, feel it, we can work with it. We can start creating, painting with the colors in the field, making new fields, creating really big things together. And the creative potential will be available then. It's going to happen. I still see it. And it's nice, and it gives a lot of joy. And it's very nice to work with that field and with the colors. I see people uniting, connecting, and starting to work together, coming into action, doing things, creating, using the new powers that are becoming available when the quantum field opens. And we all have potential in ourselves, in our bodies and in our energy system. that we cannot use fully yet, but it will start to be become available more and more. And so we have a lot of potential and a lot of qualities like anti-gravity. Can we fly? Yes, we can. Can we use telepathy? Yes, we can. Can we use teleportation? Yes, we can. And that will all become available, and it will be really, really funny. And like 0 point energy, free energy from the field, it will become available. It will change a whole lot. So on the long term, our daily lives, our abilities, our realities will be really different. But it's the long term, so patience is indeed the thing we need, but also trust. On the short term, many things happen at the same time, and we are in the middle of that. Like in the middle of a birth, many things happen, and it's not always nice. It's certainly not nice. Things will happen with money, the devaluation, the superinflation, money will disappear. We will have to find new ways of dealing with each other, with paying each other, making sure that everything flows, that everything reaches the people that it needs to reach, like food and warmth and shelter. So there's still some disturbance there, and it may be disturbing for all of us, for every individual. And the more you are prepared for that, the better you can cope with it. Maybe a new pandemic will go over the planet, and we have to deal with it, and you have to find the way that you want to deal with it, and the way that you will let it affect you, and you choose your position in this. Maybe we will be affected a little bit by the cyber war in the Ukraine and in Russia, and maybe that will have an effect on internet also, and not only in electromagnetic pulse, but also things that are going on, on another level. So we have to deal with that also. And somehow you can maybe realize that how dependent you are on internet and the functions of internet, your mobile phone, and who are you without? And look around and see if you can, what might happen if those are off. Can you still do everything that you need to do? Yeah, can you reach people? Do you have a bike or something like that available? Well, be prepared. That's all I say. There's still chaos going on, and that's the short term. And it gives challenges, not knowing where it will go, dealing with a lot of changes, one after the other. They follow each other in a high speed. Living with insecurity, letting all insecurities go, and stay positive, stay vital, stay energetic, even when your surroundings, the people around you, are maybe not so happy and positive and joyful as usual. And normally, when you don't feel very well, you go to an environment where other people are vital and harmonic and happy, and then you can load up a little bit. That's not so possible now, because many groups are, the mean energy in many groups is low, is not so very high and harmonic and vital. So it's difficult to load up on others, so you have to do it by yourself, and nature can help you there. So find your way to go for a walk or be outside as much as you can, and maybe find the power inside you to generate energy by yourself. So use your intuition and your energy system and learn how you can recharge yourself. So it's time to, learn to control your energy system and use it for your benefit, which is also a lot of fun because you are already able of maybe much more than you realize. It's a matter of learning how to use it. So maybe that might be a good action now in the preparation until the storm is going down, is stopping, and the rebirth is effect, and the quantum field is opening, and you can immediately use your energy system, your intuition, put it to action. So right now what you can do is prepare, be aware of what's happening, choose your own position, open your intuition, work with your power, and trust the process, and maybe even enjoy the process and enjoy what's coming. Yeah, as much as possible. That's what I wish for you. So I wish you a good month of April, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.